Good morning, afternoon, evening, or nighttime. Welcome back to Hemlock Farm. Joining Seamus and Leah staring at either side of the stairwell on Saturday, fall the 20th, year 3. Hello. Welcome back. Oh, I just picked up something. Have you planned for winter at all? It's good to have some stockpile of hay. What did I pick up? I picked up leaves. Okay. Let's put those back. I don't know where they were originally, but we're gonna just put them right there. That looks pretty good. Sure. I don't know where those were originally, but they are now there. Awesome. Let's continue talking to Leah. Never mind. We're done talking to her apparently. Cool. Hello, baby bear. Oh, we got a high toss. Nice. Awesome. Let's start the day, hey? It's looking like it's a pretty okay luck day, so maybe today will be a caverns day. Kind of do a little bit of diving down. Test out this moonberry because we should have more of them to my knowledge, which is really exciting. I'm not gonna take a peek in slime land because my time is paused, sorry. It's good that I always check the mushrooms because when we see pulsing mushroom boxes, that means that something's wrong. Good moment to grab a drink of tea. Hello? Is this considered indoors? I think it is. Oh, there they are. Nice. Because I was thinking we can start to make some like life elixirs out of all of those. Because we have quite a bit, hey? How are we doing in here? You have 2, okay. Maybe I will harvest them because I don't know how long like the duration of these last, so yeah, we'll grab them. These are okay. I think we did those recently, like last episode or something. Okay, don't need to go into storage shed. Animal land is looking okay. Oh, right. I'm gonna have to, once that tree grows in, this will be a bit more straightforward. That's looking okay. Some of the grass grew in. And again, we'll fiddle with it a little bit more as time goes on. We don't need to grab the row. I keep on forgetting the row just kind of does its thing. Come down here, grab this, see if there's any gold. Looks like there is. Sorry if you just heard that. My window is open and my cat is jumping into the windowsill, so... Okay, I won't worry too much about the stone. Ooh, yay. Those are some goodies, though. Sweet. Okay, let's do our typical womb here. I don't know, I just said womb. Like, womb is what I was thinking. Not like, you know, part of the female. Oh, shoot! Not part of the female anatomy, but just like zoom, but whom. I don't know. I'm digging myself a hole here, aren't I? Anyways, let's. Whoops. Sorry. It's okay. It'll catch up. The quartz turnover really quick. Drop all those goodies off. Let's do our 10 here, and grab. I already have 100 coal in there. That's crazy. Go. We haven't gotten a sap from here recently, hey? Like, I'm not complaining, because honestly it kind of is a little bit irksome. Which I don't even know if that's a real word, or it's just kind of a lay term, a way of saying it. I don't know. Irking. I am irked. There we go, looking good. Let's drop off all of the goodies here. We're still getting 1,000 stone a day, that's crazy. Drop off everything in here, and we should have, yes, enough for... sure, why not just finish these off? But we'll make sure we get the gold on. Nice. There we go. Yeah, this is nice because we're not actually gonna have to be smelting all the time anymore. I think this is gonna be a while. 3 days, yeah, and that means that this will be up soon, 9 hours, yeah. So maybe we'll just wait for that. These trees are done. They look beautiful. That's so exciting. Is all of our trees done? I think all of our trees are done, so we might grab everything, honestly. Done. White peach. I was like, that looks like a normal peach. That confused me. Yeah, it looks like everything is done. Look at how like skull and tinny. Geez, tall and skinny those trees were. Yes, they are. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna grab everything, and then we're gonna sell literally it all right away. That's all I want to do is I'm actually gonna put the moonberries up here too, so I don't confuse myself. I just want to sell one full round of everything first, just so that we get it registered. Oh, the leaves coming off the tree was really cool. Sea heart. We'll take a read of everything once we grab it all. Because yeah, we're gonna have like 3 of some. We're gonna have 1 of some. It's fine. So many new. Is that olives? So many new things. Hearts of palm. Oh, I'm so excited. Sorry, scratching my nose. Forsythia, cinnamon bark, osmanthus, clove, star anise. How to pronounce anise?
Anise.
Anise? Star anise? Sure. Look at all these. Oh my gosh, look at the petals around the bottom of the sakura tree. It's so pretty. The sakura tree, however you would like to say it, whatever dialectical inflection. I know that's probably not even words either. This tree is so pretty. I like this one too, the lilac tree. I'm just taking note of which trees, like which one is this? The wisteria tree. Taking note of which trees I really like, because those are going to be ones that we will actually like plant and feature. And I think it'd be cool to see the seasonal. Oh my gosh, we're gonna get one sweet gemberry a day. That's crazy. Gosh, so many things. The wild plum. We have a wild. Oh. Wow, we ran out of room. Okay, so before we put these all away, so we finished in shed 3. Let's go and just like ship them. I'm not gonna go to the desert yet because if there's something there, I can't even buy it. So I think we're just gonna ship everything, but we'll take a read. Okay, so we have macadamia nut. I think we've shipped it. We're still gonna ship things even if we know we've shipped them. A tropical nut with a rich buttery flavor. They are commonly used in baked goods and to flavor coffee drinks. Of which I just drank, but it was tea, not coffee. We have a Marcona almond, an almond that's sweeter, moister, and softer. I think it's supposed to say that's like an S on the that's sweeter, moister, and softer than common varieties. The flavor and aroma of these nuts make them perfect for baking. Sea heart, ooh, this is a big definition. It's classified as a bean. Hollow beans from a monkey ladder vine. They are the largest seed in the world. They drift all across the ocean and are considered a luck charm to many. Sea hearts are commonly made into jewelry, but must be blanched before eating or processing. I think that's like a big hint. Cashew apple, a juicy, sweet, sour fruit from a cashew tree. It can be processed into a variety of goods, but the fruit is highly perishable. The cashew nuts can be separated from their shells with an automill. Hint, hint. Pistachio, I love pistachios. A smooth, slightly sweet drupe related to cashews. Drupe, is that how you say that? The inner seed develops a more vibrant green color when grown in cooler climates. It is considered a nut culinarily, but not botanically. Interesting. A cola nut. A distinct tasting nut that is naturally caffeinated. It can be chewed on, but not eaten, and is typically used as a flavoring agent. Oh, and that gives, I haven't even been looking what these give. So some of them give something, some of them give like nothing, like the sea heart, because again, you have to process it, so that makes sense. This one, it's naturally caffeinated, so it gives you 3 max energy, that's cool. Coco de mer, the largest nut in the world, huh? Oh, largest seed in the world, okay. I think we've read this one, but it is filled with a jelly-like substance that tastes like citrusy coconut. Energy, health, fishing, max energy. This thing alone, unprocessed, is kind of crazy. Then we have a typical almond, a popular, wildly cultivated nut. Almonds are commonly eaten raw, but are also used in cooking and baking. A black cacao pod, wow, $3.75. Some of these sell for so much. I didn't even look at the pricing of them either. Yeah, so the Coco de Mer is really crazy. Probably translates to how much the sapling costs, but I don't remember that. Black cacao pod is an enchanted pod. A strange dark pod from an enchanted cacao tree produces natural dark chocolate. Then we have a regular cacao pod, which is a pod. It's a reddish pod from a cacao tree. It is primarily used to make chocolates and desserts, And then we have a white cacao pod, which is also an enchanted pod. It's a strange pale pod from an enchanted cacao tree. It produces chocolate that is pure white in color. And a Brazil nut, which gives health and energy as well. A large rainforest nut filled with smaller wedge-shaped nuts. The inner nuts have a smooth, buttery texture. Due to their high cost, these nuts are not as frequently used in baking as other varieties. And we have pecan, or pecan, depending again where you're from. Both are correct. A pecan is a crisp, crunchy nut with a high oil content and sweet, buttery flavor. Pine nut. Oh yeah, it's like a pine tree, but it's a pine nut. Is a resinous. How do you say it? A resinous? A resinous? Why have I feel like I've heard that word, but never actually seen it spelt. A resinous, I'm assuming pine flavored nut that comes from an evergreen cone. These nuts are a commonly used ingredient in many Mediterranean cuisines and can be processed into the same manner as other varieties of nut. Chestnut. A bitter, crunchy nut with a spiny husk. I think we've read this, but that's okay. They become soft and sweet when roasted and are a popular winter holiday treat. We have olives. A ripened green olive. Green olives have a bitter flavor and are more often pickled or preserved for cocktail use than black olives. Hearts of palm, which is a vegetable. A cylindrical vegetable harvested from the center of a palm tree. It has a flavor similar to asparagus or artichoke. I love roast like artichoke dip. Roasted artichoke dip. Yum. Black olives, a fully ripened olive. They are generally less bitter than green olives with a milder flavor that makes them better suited for dishes such as pizzas and salads. Yum. Black walnut, we've seen these before, a darker variety of walnut with a bold, earthy flavor. These walnuts are primarily used for making flavor extracts, whereas common walnuts are eaten raw or used for baking. And then we have agave, which is a freshy spine from a large desert succulent. It can be used to produce nectar, tequila, and mezcal. Agave can also be used as a natural remedy for a number of ailments. And the pricing for these, $375, $275, $150, $93. Oh, chestnuts don't sell for a lot, $225. So it looks like the white cacao pod sells for the most, which is similar to the black cacao pod. Next, we have a walnut, a typical walnut, which is a mild flavored nut that is commonly used in baking. Then we get into the flour. So we've done all the nuts and vegetables and stuff. We got me another quick drink of tea. A forsythia, which is a flower. Forsythia, again, how do you pronounce? I think it is.
Forsythia.
Yeah, forsythia. Okay. Again, if I'm pronouncing it wrong, you can let me know. That's totally fine. I will never be offended. I hope that I'm not offending anyone by pronouncing it wrong. A forsythia is a small yellow flower from an ornamental bush. It smells faintly of honey and almonds. The flowers from this bush have a much stronger fragrance immediately after it rains. That's so cool. That's so neat. It sells for nothing. Cinnamon bark. And it's a spice. A bark from a cinnamomum tree. It has a spicy, sweet, woody aroma and flavor. When ground, this bark is prized as a cooking and baking spice. It is used in both savory and sweet dishes. Then we have osmanthus, which is a bushel of light orange florets with a honey-dipped apricot aroma. Wow, that's a very nice sentence. That's a very... Ooh, look at all the buffs it gives. Holy... Where was I reading? Osmanthus is prized both for its fragrance and flavor and is used to make a wide variety of products. Then we have clove. Anyone want some chili? A highly aromatic flower bud that is commonly used as a cooking and baking spice. It is subtle, and its subtle sweetness allows it to blend well with other spices. Oh, also like apple cider. Ready to make a homemade apple cider? Don't you throw in cloves and stuff? But anyways, then we have the star. I already forgot how to say it. Anise. Oh gosh. Anise. Star anise. I'm gonna forget that like 17 more times. Star anise, which is a star-shaped fruit from an Elysium tree. It has a sweet licorice flavor and is used in savory dishes, desserts, and specialty liqueurs. Witch hazel, which gives a bunch of luck, max energy, and defense. That's a good like combat buff, hey? A spidery yellow flower with a piercing scent reminiscent of alcohol. It has been used for centuries as a medicinal component. Then we have honeysuckle, looking fabulous. A bright pink flower with a strong aroma of like honeyed fruit. The flowers have a sweet, delicious honey that is safe for humans to consume. Then we have dogwood. I have one of these in my backyard. It's a flower from an ornamental dogwood tree. They are nice to look at but have a mildly unpleasant aroma. These flowers are also poisonous, meaning that they have a little commercial value to humans. Yes, but they are good indigenous species. Whoa, elderflower buffs, holy. A bushel of creamy white florets from an elder tree. They have a sophisticated floral aroma with heady, sweet undertones. Elderflowers can be processed into a wide elderflowers can be processed into a wide array of products and are said to have a variety of beneficial properties when consumed. Cool. Linden. It's a spade-shaped leaf and fragrant flowers from an ornamental tree, both of which are used medicinally. It has a pleasant smell like honeysuckle and lemon and a floral honeyed flavor. And finally we have our sakura, which is a fragrant pink cherry blossom with a wide range of cultural significance in certain parts of the world. Sakura have a variety of culinary and aromatic uses. +5 luck, holy! And here's the pricing again, even though some of you have looked at this. So 300 seems to be kind of, there's some that are quite cheap. Again, this does not have a high commercial value to humans. So that's so cool. Next, Star Jasmine, a fragrant white flower with a sweet, distinct fragrance. Jasmine is prized for its beauty and scent and is commonly brewed into tea. This flower can also be used to flavor desserts and cocktails, and it gives mining buffs. Then we have Wisteria, a draping purple ornamental flower with a fresh, sweet aroma. These flowers are poisonous to humans and animals. Lavender. Oh, the sprite looks so lovely. A fragrant purple flower with a sweet, fresh aroma. It is prized as an herb and has a variety of culinary uses. Then clematis. Clematis. Sure. So it's more of a dis instead of a tis. A dark blue flower from an ornamental vine. It smells faintly of sweet almonds. These flowers are toxic to humans and animals. Heliconia. An ornamental flower applies for its unique shape and vibrant colors. These flowers collect nectar within the folds of their petals. I'm gonna sneeze. Excuse me, sorry. These flowers connect nectar within the folds of their petals, which is fed upon by birds with specialized tongues. Cool. And yeah, you can see the folds, kind of like each branch is a fold. This one looks so cool, a mimosa flower. A large puffy flower from a silk tree. It has an elegant aroma reminiscent of warm honey and violets. The flower itself is extraordinarily complex. Hundreds of individual strands come together to form a single round blossom. That's cool. So very, silk in nature. And then we have a royal poinciana. Poinciana, is that how you say that? It's like a poinciana. Poinciana, not Anna. Poinciana, sure. A spectacular red flower from an ornamental tree. It has a pleasant aroma reminiscent of reminiscent of grapes, but poinciana flowers are poisonous to humans and animals. Yeah, so it's like a poinciana or like poinsettia, right? Like, because I know poinsettia are toxic to cats, so, which I feel like I have mentioned before. So I was grabbing, ooh, this looks so cool. A jacaranda, again, I don't know, I'm like, a purple trumpet flower from an ornamental tree. It smells like sweet honey, but after the flowers fall to the ground, they start to give off a bad aroma. These flowers are toxic to humans and animals. Look at that, it gives +5 to everyone, so I wonder if you can like distill it or somehow and get rid of that energy debuff that would incapacitate you. Or you could eat it and then just like, eat healing foods. Anyways, hibiscus. A large tropical flower with a vibrant color, but no apparent aroma. These flowers are often used ornamentally and as garnishes, and can be made into teas and syrups that taste similar to cranberry. That's cool. +3 fishing. Makes sense, because I don't know where this originates from. Hawaii? Am I just being ignorant? Where do flowers grow? Probably more than just warm temperate subtropical and tropical regions throughout the world. Yeah, so I mean it's probably just because it's a stereotype, right, that I was leaning into, so I apologize. Lilac. An ornamental purple flower with a fresh, beautiful aroma. These leaves and flowers can also be used to make medicinal tonics. I used to have lilac bushes, I think what they were outside my window. Then we have rooibos. Rooibos? Let's Google this. Rubios?
Rooibos.
Rooibos, yeah, okay, that's what I thought. I don't know. I feel like because I've heard it said differently, but I've always said rooibos. I don't know. Needle-like leaves from an African shrub. They have a rich, woody aroma. These leaves can be brewed into a tea or dried to produce red tea leaves. We have coconut. I'm not going to read that because it's vanilla. Salmon berries, vanilla. Rainbow eucalyptus leaf. It's a medicinal herb, a highly fragrant leaf from an exotic tree. Eucalyptus has a refreshing forest scent with strong hints of methanol. Sorry, menthol, not methanol. Jeez. Don't want to breathe in methanol smells. Gosh. Strong hints of menthol. These leaves can be brewed into a medicinal tea, but drinking too much can be toxic. Children should never be given tea made with these leaves. I love eucalyptus scented stuff. Then we have curry leaf, which is a pungent leaf with a bittersweet taste. Curry leaves are often cooked whole in soups and sauces, then removed before serving, but can also be ground into a powder for spice mixes. I love curry things. Hazelnut, vanilla, sweet gemberry, vanilla, bay leaf. A pungent leaf with a sharp, bitter taste. Bay leaves are often cooked in whole soups and sauces, then removed before serving. Again, chili. That's where I mostly see bay leaves. Then we have a cinchona bark. Cinchona, let's... Did I already look at this one?
Cinchona.
Cinchona, yeah. I feel like maybe I already looked at that one. Anyways, it's a medicinal herb, a bitter medicinal bark used to treat malaria and other serious ailments. Cinchona can be processed into quinine tonic water, and various bitter spirits. Then Angostura, oh my goodness.
Angostura.
Angostura, jeez. Angostura, yeah, Angostura. Cool. We're learning. Angostura, a medicinal bark used to treat various ailments. In the modern day, it is primarily used as a bitter flavoring agent. Cool. Crystal fruits, vanilla, sassafras. Sassafras root. It's a distinctly flavored root from a sassafras tree. It is used to make a variety of beverages and is a primary flavor component in root beer. That's cool. Sugar cane is a grass. I think we've gotten these before because they've just been foraged. Grass stalks that can be processed into sugar and molasses. Then willow bark, we've gotten these too. A medicinal bark harvested from a willow tree. It has a pleasant earthy aroma. The leaves and bark from willow trees have been used for centuries as a natural pain reliever. Awesome. Oh, and I didn't look at the pricing of all of these. 56, 37. Whoa. Oh, it's sweet gemberry, that's why. I didn't even look at these. 256, 375 for the Jacaranda, Royal Poinciana, 375. Wow, the flowers actually are quite pricey, hey? Okay, let's say goodbye to all of these, because again, now that we have the trees, we will be getting one of these a day until the end of this playthrough, which is glorious. But let's get these added to our shipping collection, because we just need the raw products added at some point, so why not do it right away before we start meddling with how to process them, because that will be where the fun begins. Okay, cool. That was two of our arboretums worth, so we have 4 more to go. If you can't tell, it's gonna be a long episode. But I think it's cool, you know, actually finally investigating some of the literal fruits of our labor, as I've said before. Wait, there we go. I think that's everything. There's some vanilla. So actually it was more like close to 3, but that's fine. Okay, and Fiernan, let's bring you up here. We can grab maybe like these 2 or something. Whoa, that's huge. Oh, yeah, this is the banana shed. Ooh, that looks like durian. No, it's a rambutan. I know, is there a durian tree? I don't know. Oh, these look really cool. Rose grapes. If you are someone who likes durian, let me know, because I know there are people who very much enjoy durian. And if you are that person, please share, because you are fascinating, if that's the case. I'm just going to leave it at that, I think. How are we doing on space? We're doing okay. Oh, wow, this peach looks so cool. They look like fuzzy peaches. It's a Honeycrisp apple. It's not even a peach. What am I talking about? Losing my mind. These all look so pretty. Yeah, I think we might be able to get this whole shed. We'll see. Oh, yeah, these are like the berries, right? Oh. Oh, it's okay, because those are strawberries up there. That's fine. Okay. 1 second, actually. I think I'm going to close my window because I'm getting cold. And we're back. So that'll be like literally a 1 second kind of lapse for y'all, but I literally shut my window, went upstairs and had a snack. Sorry, my kitchen is like on the floor above me. Oh, Raffadax, we're gonna have a little fun here. We're gonna look at all of these things. Okay, so for this one, we got blackberry, don't need to know. Spruce tips. Fragrant evergreen shoots from a spruce tree. They can be used to make teas and sodas. Oh, sodas, cool. The essence of these needles is also used in an aromatic variety of products. As an aromatic in a variety of products. Wow, I just didn't read that correctly at all. I apologize. Holly is not new, it's vanilla. And then we have a ginkgo leaf, which is a fan-shaped leaf from an ornamental tree. They are said to have a variety of health benefits. According to some cultures, catching a falling ginkgo leaf before it hits the ground will bring good fortune, so that's why it gives a luck buff. Ah, so thought out. I love this. Birch bark. Medicinal bark from a birch tree. It has a subtle wintergreen aroma and can be used to make teas and other beverages. I'm sure you know what I'm going to say about wintergreen. I like it. Then we got grapefruit, which is a large juicy citrus. With a bittersweet flavor. Then we have Nino bananas. I think it's Nino. Anyways, a bunch of short, stubby bananas with a bright yellow skin. They have a rich, sweet, honey-like flavor. So many things have honey-like flavors. Blue Java banana or blue Java. I'm not too sure. Probably Java or Java. I don't know. A pale blue banana. Java bananas have a fluffy, creamy texture and are flavor like vanilla custard. Okay. So 225, 131. So all pretty like not too on the expensive side or like bringing in a lot of income. Then we have a ruby red grapefruit, which is a large juicy citrus with a sweeter, more full-bodied flavor than the lighter flesh varieties of grapefruit. A fig. A tear-shaped fruit with a flavor like sweet honey. It is so packed with seeds that it has a crunchy texture. A plantain. Bleh, I don't like plantains. Sorry. A starchy green banana used and eaten like a vegetable rather than as a fruit. Yeah, because it has like very... It's not sweet like a banana. I think that's why it catches you off guard. Then a Gros Michel. I'm not sure how to say that again if that's French.
Gros Michel.
Gros Michel.
Gros Michel.
So it is kind of like French, right? Because like Michel is like, that's French. The Gros Michel. But Gros, I don't know. Let's listen to this one. This one might be a bit more.
French name pronunciation.
Oh gosh, sorry.
Gros. Silent S.
Yeah, Gros.
In French.
Gros Michel.
Gros.
Yeah, anyways, sorry. That's what I was thinking, but it's okay. I feel like that's just, yeah, like the Anglophone way of approaching it, which is also okay. Anyways, the Gros Michel is a large banana that was once most commonly consumed variety in the... sorry, sidetrack. I know there's some of you that are literally live in France who watch me, so please feel free to elaborate. That's so cool. Or even in Quebec, that's also cool too. Anyways... Tangent aside, oh geez, I just dropped a thumbtack. A large banana that was once the most commonly consumed variety in the world, but was nearly driven to extinction by a blight that swept the globe. It has a stronger flavor than modern bananas and tastes similar to the artificial banana flavoring. Okay, I'm okay with artificial banana flavoring. Honestly, I'm okay with that. Then we have the red Dhaka banana, which is a banana with a bright red peel. Dhaka bananas have a creamy texture and a sweet flavor reminiscent of raspberries. Cool. Huamua. Let's. Oh shoot! I forgot how to spell it. Oh no! Where's my cursor? Huamoa. Oh, this is. Just showing the one word. Will
This video is sponsored by...
Ah! I don't want it. I'm gonna get, like, copyrighted.
Without giggling like a little boy through the entire episode. But, it's gonna be tough. Because this is a very, very big banana.
He's not gonna say it, and I'm scared that we're all gonna get this episode removed. Anyways, sure, Huama, let's just say that again. Please feel free to tell me how to pronounce it. A gigantic banana with a rich, creamy interior and a mildly berry-like flavor. Then we have a papaya, which is a large green fruit with a light orange interior and a sweet, creamy flavor. We have pink lemon, which you can see why when I was mentioning that this is going to be a tree of interest. You can just see the buffs that it gives. I'm going to sneeze. Alright, a pink lemon is an enchanted fruit. It's a bright pink lemon. These aren't supposed to exactly exist, but it has a flavor sweet like a berry lemonade and gives off the aroma of lemon blossoms. The flavor profile of this fruit makes it excellent for juicing and zesting, and its vibrant color makes it for a unique cocktail garnish. Ooh, I agree. That's like very like summer patio kind of energy there. I love it. A rambutan even maybe, I'm not sure. The bizarre relative of the lychee with a vibrant hair-like husk. It has a stark white interior and a sweet creamy flavor. Ooh, hairy like fruit bothers me. The red anjou pear, oh my goodness. Anjou. Yeah. Okay, I was saying it right the first time. Red anjou pear. Mild sweet pear with a subtle floral aroma. The striking crimson skin makes this fruit a popular choice in culinary dishes that feature unpeeled pears. Cool. And 131, 206, 225, 75, 300. So the Huama definitely sells for a lot, which is cool. White peach. This is not a regular peach. It's white, and you can see it's a little bit lighter in nature. A sweet, low-acid peach with white flesh. It has a mild floral flavor. These peaches are bitter for eating out of hand as opposed to baking. And, you know, whenever I hear the word white peach, it makes me think of Bellinis. I love white peach Bellinis. Anyways, they're very sugary, though. You have to be okay with, like, how sugary. Anyways, hawthorn berry. These have been foraged for a while. A wild berry with a tart, mildly sweet flavor. The fruit is said to have health benefits, but the seeds can be harmful if eaten in large quantities. Then we got the Monstera deliciosa, which is a strange fruit that resembles a scaly ear of corn. It is covered in an hexagonally patterned patchwork. It's covered in... Why does that sentence, like, my brain doesn't compute that sentence? Maybe just because hexagonally is not a word that we normally say. Anyways, covering that falls off naturally to reveal the amazingly flavorful white flesh of the fruit. This fruit is usually, this fruit usually is a mixture of toxic and ripe segments, but it seems enchanted to ripen all at once. Then we have the Meyer lemon. Hybrid fruit that tastes like a cross between a sour lemon and a sweet orange. It is larger and darker than a common lemon. The flavor profile of this fruit makes it excellent for juicing and zesting. We have the regular lemon, which is a bright yellow fruit with a distinct sour flavor. It is used commonly in cooking as well as making desserts and cocktails. And then we have a lime, which is a bright green fruit with a distinct sour flavor. It is used commonly in cooking as well as making desserts and cocktails. Key lime, which is a tart, fragrant lime that yellows as it ripens. The high acid content and bitterness of this fruit allow it to balance sweet desserts and cocktails more effectively than common limes. Wait, one of these said... I think this is desserts and this is deserts. The one S and two S's. I personally, I forget all the time too, but I know like one is desert and one is dessert. Anyways, oops, oh my gosh, I'm throwing this thumbtack around because I'm fidgeting with it, which is probably not the best fidget thing. Anyways, Laraha orange, which is a fibrous orange that is too bitter to be considered edible without processing. The fruit can range from green to orange and is used to produce specialty liquors. Mandarin orange, which is a juicy, easily peeled variant of orange. They are generally smaller and sweeter than other oranges. Tangerines, clementines, and other satsumas are all variants of mandarin orange. Pear, mildly sweet, oblong fruit with a crisp texture and a subtle floral aroma. And then we have rose grapes, which are a cluster of enchanted pink grapes. They have an incredibly sweet flavor and always produce perfect blush wines. Oh. And then we have juniper, a fragrant blue, I think we read this one, fragrant blueberry from an evergreen shrub. It has a sharp tart flavor that is not very appealing when eaten raw. These berries are primarily used for gin production, though they can also be ground up and used to make tea, marinades, and stuffings. Yes, because I know juniper, we like juniper because of the gin. Anyways, 18, 60, 56, 75, 131, 112, 75, 93. These are all pretty, 562 for the monster, wow. 93. Okay, 2 more rows. We have elderberry, different from the elderflower. A dark purple berry with a tart, earthy, mildly sweet flavor. It is a popular flavor for juices and sodas in some parts of the world. Then we have wolfberry, an enchanted fruit. Holy, look at, what the heck? This is like, okay, so we're gonna have to figure out a way how to process this for the mines, because look at that. Oh my gosh. It is a wild variant of goji berry. The fruit from this bush are more bright and flavorful than traditional gojis. The shrub these berries were grown on has been enchanted by forest spirits. When you eat these berries, you feel the spirit of the wolf flow into you, enhancing your strength and fighting instincts. Cool, that's so cool. Sorry, whoops. Just replace my mouse. Black currants, small, I feel like we've read this. Small dark berries with an earthy tart flavor. They are a popular fruit to make jellies and liqueurs from certain parts in certain parts of the world. And I can't remember who was watching, and I haven't actually researched this. Maybe I already talked about this, but I heard that black currants are apparently like illegal in the States because they're like invasive, like they spread and grow too fast, if that makes sense. I don't know, like I feel like if they're processed, obviously they're allowed in, like if you have black currant flavoring or whatever, but like the actual like berries themselves apparently are illegal. I don't know if there's someone in America who knows a little bit about that, like in terms of like the horticultural or whatever, or comes from the land of ecology. Feel free to let us know. Foxberry, which is also an enchanted fruit, a wild relative of the lingonberry. The shrub this fruit was grown on has been enchanted by forest spirits. When you eat these berries, you can feel the spirit of the fox flow into you, enhancing your cunning and charisma. So this is like the puckberry, and then this one, which one would be like the wolf? I don't know which one of them is more resemblant of a wolf. Like Chuck, maybe? But Chuck's like he's like a demon spirit, like furry guy. I don't know. Anyways, I'm thinking too much into this. Bearberry, a cold-adapted wild berry favored by bears. The shrub these berries were grown on was enchanted by forest spirits. When you eat these berries, you feel the spirit of the bear flow into you, attuning your senses to be in greater harmony with nature. Wow, look at all those buffs it gives. Holy! Lychee, a strange round fruit with a pink spiny skin. It has a white flesh with a sweet, mildly floral aroma. Goodness, I struggled through that. Sorry, struggle bus. Black cherry, a darker, sweeter variant of cherry. Their high sugar content makes them the preferred cherry to eat out of hand, but tartar, lighter cherries are better for baking. And then we have the pimento berry, which is dark berries commonly dried and sold as allspice. Jeez. Oh, we need allspice, so we're going to need that. I think I did write that down. Yeah, pimento tree, and then we have cinnamon tree, clove tree, we need ginger, and then we need nutmeg tree, which is from, we'll talk about that. Pimento berry, dark berries commonly sold as allspice. They taste like a combination of clove, cinnamon, and nutmeg. That's funny, I think I just said those 3 things. Anyways, crabapple. I have 2 crabapple trees in my backyard. A small wild apple with an extremely tart flavor. They are a favorite item among woodland creatures. These apples can be processed into sour apple flavored items, which tend to be popular among children and teenagers. Cool. And then we have a Honeycrisp apple. An incredibly crisp apple that has a nice balance of sweet and tart. It is the best eaten raw rather than baked or processed. I agree. And then the persimmon. A A persimmon is a sweet, light, slightly tangy fruit which resembles a tomato. It has a unique flavor akin to stone fruit mixed with melon. Cool. And then a guarana, which is a bright red fruit with twice the amount of caffeine as coffee. Holy! It has a sweet, fruity flavor with a mild ginger and apple undertones. That actually sounds really pleasant. Cool. 150, 131, 131, 75, 93, 86, 375 for the bearberry, 375 for foxberry, black currants, wolfberries, 375. Yeah, okay, checks out. Rosemary, which is an herb. It's a woodsy aromatic herb with needle-like leaves. Its complex flavor and strong fragrance make it a popular herb for roasting and baking. Cranberries, vanilla, honeyberry. A bright blue berry with an unusual shape. This fruit is related to blueberries and huckleberries and tastes like a cross between raspberries and blueberries. Holy, honeyberry is just like an everything berry, hey? Blueberry. This is just a blueberry. This is vanilla, isn't it? Why is it like the definition looks different? A popular berry reported to have many health benefits. The blue skin has the highest nutrient concentration, yeah, because it's an anti. What's the word I'm looking for? Not anti-inflammatory. Anyways, you all know what I'm trying to say. Someone can comment what I'm trying to say, or it'll come to me. This, I think, is this different than the vanilla blueberry? Am I losing my mind? Anyways, huckleberry. A wild blueberry with large seeds. They can range in color from blue to violet to red. Lighter berries tend to be more tart and become sweeter as they darken. Then we have the star apple. A purple sapote fruit. I feel like I've seen that word before, but I've never actually tried to pronounce it myself. That is typically cut in half and eaten with a spoon. Oh, cool. The skin and outer flesh is inedible, but the center has a flavor and texture similar to sweetened condensed milk and berries. The cross-section of this fruit has a star pattern, thus its name. And a kumquat. A small oval bright orange citrus fruit with a strong flavor. Kumquats have a sour juice and a sweet skin, so are eaten whole when unpeeled. Whole and unpeeled. And then we have an acai berry. I'm pretty sure that's how you say that, right?
Acai.
Yeah, acai. Acai is how I said it. Acai. A dark purple berry that grew on a palm tree. It has a tart, earthy flavor. And Saskatoon, love this. A bright purple wild berry that tastes like sweet almonds. They look similar to blueberries, but Saskatoons are actually more closely related to apples. Oh, I didn't know that. That's so cool. Then we have mulberry. Mulberry is a fruit. It's an elongated dark purple berry with a pleasantly sweet dark flavor. Blue raspberry, a vibrant blue fruit that resembles a raspberry. These are not supposed to actually exist. These berries are intensely flavorful and taste as though they were infused with sweet lemons. Gives a lot of fishing buff. And then a raspberry, which is a reddish pink berry from a large shrub. It has a bright, sweet, tart flavor that many people are fond of. Nice. 75, 112, 56, 87, whatever. Yeah, pretty. Oh, 375 for the honeyberry. Cool. Let's pop all these in now that we've read about them, and I know we're putting in like vanilla ones, so that's fine. Goodbye, my friends. Thank you for registering into our shipping. Yeah, this episode's gonna be. I'm gonna have to. I don't even know. Whenever these episodes get long, I know I've talked about it, but like they kind of just live in a folder on my computer instead of my external hard drive because they can't actually be moved. So this episode will be longer than or bigger than 3 gigabytes. There we go. Okay, so we have one shed left to go and check out. One shed, and we need to get the strawberries as well. So yeah, we left some strawberries in here. I love the stained glass on the outside of those buildings. Strawberries growing on the vine. Excellent. I think we got everything else in here. These trees look good. Again, this is very functional. It's not like aesthetic, I would say, right? Like it's just we group them. Whoa. Okay, we're gonna do these like this because I think I planted them down. There's a durian. That looks like a feather. The dates. What are you? Dead man's fingers. Oh my gosh. This tree looks so cool. The poison apple tree. Some ancient fruit. Some star fruit, excellent. Tamarind. Smack, cool. We're gonna read all these, so I'm not gonna spend too much time specifying what they are. An anato? There we go. I think that was the one that we really were struggling with, if that was like a tree or not, you know? Anyways. Let's go in. Poppies. I'm not gonna eat speed buffs until we're done reading things, because I think the speed buffs maybe tick while we're in the menu. I'm not too sure. Ooh, I just froze there for a second. That was scary. Okay, so we're not going to read strawberry because it's vanilla. We have the carambola, which is a fruit, commonly known as a star fruit due to its signature shape. The flavor of this fruit is unique and varies widely depending on its ripeness. It has energy and magnetism. That's cool. Oops. And then we have a bergamot orange, which is a yellow-green citrus prized for its fragrance. It has a sweet, sunny aroma and an intense citrus flavor that lend themselves well to many dishes and cocktails. The oil from this fruit is the signature aromatic in Earl Grey tea. That's actually literally what I'm drinking right now. Durian. Spiny fruit, infamous for its pungent aroma. It has a creamy texture and a savory sweet flavor. I've never actually eaten durian just because the smell is just like, I can't get over the smell. So kudos to all of you who really enjoyed durian. That is, I'm a nurian, as some people like to say. Kiwi, a fuzzy egg-shaped fruit with a bright green interior. They have a tangy, tart, sweet flavor. Then we have the Myristica. This is another one that we wanted, I think. Where's my list that I was looking at? Yes, because this somehow we can get nutmeg from this, which I'm sure we'll read about. A fragrant fruit that looks similar to an apricot. It splits in half when mature, exposing a crimson aril which surrounds a fragrant seed. The spices, mace, and nutmeg can both be produced from this aril. An aril? I'm not sure, sorry if I'm saying that wrong. The flesh of this fruit has a mild nutmeg flavor. Okay, so yeah, we can make nutmeg from this, I just don't know how. Or maybe it's a bio, I don't know. Date, a sweet oval fruit that grew on a desert palm tree. It has a sticky, chewy texture and a dessert-like flavor. A guava, a bright green fruit with a reddish-orange interior. It has a flavor like pear and strawberry. Dead man's fingers, a bright blue sausage fruit, ew, grown mainly for decoration. The husk is filled with a seeded jelly that tastes like watermelon and cucumber. That's actually not that bad. Poison apple, it's a legendary fruit. Oh, were we not supposed to plant this there? I don't know. I don't think it was falling within the mystic trees on the production tool, the master list. It's an enticing purple apple used to poison one's enemies. The smell and flavor of this apple is incredibly enticing, but a single bite from this fruit would kill 100 men. Minus everything. Jabuticaba? Oh my gosh, this is gonna be a video.
Caba.
Oh.
Jabuticaba is how you say it. In Buticaba, in Brazil. But is how it's said in Brazil.
Jabuticaba, sure. It's gonna take me a lot of practice to get that one down. It's a dark round fruit with a white interior. The purple ones taste like grape candy, and the red ones taste like blueberry yogurt. Oh, pleasant. Ancient fruit, vanilla. Baidage, which is an exceptionally sweet, spiny fruit from a I don't know what that is. A saguaro cactus. I'm sorry if that's something that's common in the part of the world that you're from, but I have never seen... Cactuses don't grow where I live.
Saguaro.
Saguaro. Wow, I was really off.
Saguaro.
Saguaro. An exceptionally sweet spiny fruit from a saguaro cactus. It has a bright red, heavily seeded interior, giving it a fig-like quality. The seeds are sometimes dried and eaten separately, kind of like a pumpkin. And then we have tamarind, a large legume that grows from trees and has a sticky, sweet, sour interior. It is commonly used to flavor candies and sodas in some parts of the world. Starfruit, which is vanilla. Then we have Buddha's hand, which is a peculiar, highly fragrant citrus with no juice or pulp. Its pith is a mild with a lemon blossom aroma. Sorry, I know nothing about botany. This fruit has finger-like extensions which give it a hand-like appearance, thus the reasoning behind its name. Wow, look at all those buffs it gives too, hey? Then we have sumac, which is a tangy berry that is used in various Middle Eastern spice blends. It has a sour, lemony flavor and can be used to brighten dishes and dry rubs. Cool. Golden plum, a tiny yellow plum with a full-bodied flavor. Golden plums are sweeter than other varieties with subtle floral undertones. Then we have mistletoe, a white berry from a parasitic plant which grows in the branches of trees. It holds a variety of symbolisms throughout many cultures and is often used decoratively in the winter. This berry is not safe for humans to consume but is commonly eaten by wild birds. Basically incapacitates you. And then we have quince. I know I struggled with this one too. Because it's like a name.
Quince.
Quince, yeah, sure. A hard, pear-shaped fruit or with an aroma like apples, roses, and citrus. Pleasant, wow. They have a flavor like apples and pears when cooked, but are too tough and astringent to eat raw or unprocessed. Then we have a baobab, which is a large pod with a velvety husk. Sorry, we didn't look at prices. We can look back at that. That grew on a massive tree. Okay. The innards of this fruit have a tart, citrusy flavor and are the consistency of a gritty pear. It can be used in smoothies and has a similar functionality to cream of tartar when used in baking. Oh, cool. Tatar. And then we have a natto, a pod containing several seeds with a sweet, mildly peppery flavor. It is commonly used as a yellow, orange, and red food dye. Then we have slow plum, which is, I think we've seen this before, a blue dwarf plum that grows on wild blackthorn trees. They have a sour, sharp flavor when unprocessed, but sweeten after the first frost. These plums can be distilled into sloe gin. We have avocado, which is a green pear-shaped fruit with a leathery skin. It has a soft, buttery interior that is often used as a spread or a base for dips. And rowan berry, which is a bitter reddish-orange berry which has such a strong acidity it is generally not eaten raw. These berries are generally processed into jellies and wines or can be debittered through freezing, drying, or cooking. And finally, we have dragon fruit. A bizarre purple egg-shaped fruit with green leaf-like protrusions and a white interior. It has a soft texture and a mildly sweet flavor. And that's all. So let's ship these off, hey? Even, I know we're shipping off the ancient fruit and star fruit or whatever, but it's fine. Doop, boop, boop, bop, bop, bop. Nice. Okay. So now one thing I want to do is first I want to go to the desert because I want to make sure that we can get, check the traveling merchant shop again because you never know. Which I'm sure there's probably going to be, like, maybe even Raffadax himself will comment on it, like, maybe, like, 40 episodes ago or 30 episodes ago whenever we started checking. But again, I have not seen those comments as I am recording this, so that's why I'm still checking. So I apologize if this is all for naught, but... Za'atar seasoning. Now I'm curious. Zada seasoning. Okay. Greek dressing and Aurora fabric. That sounds so pretty. Aurora fabric. Okay. So nothing there. So then the next thing that I want to do is, let's just, yeah, we can put these away. It's fine. Like these things, sorry. And by these, I mean the 3 things in my inventory that don't need to be there. Oh, I don't know if I want to put stone in here. That's okay, yeah. Put you, there we go. And I think, can we craft... We can! Yay! Okay, so we can finally... This has been there for almost a year, hey? Did we have this listed anywhere else? No. Okay. Excuse me. Plus 8 furnaces to make. Yeah, we don't have copper ore just in any of our things there, so that's why we don't see any. Let's go put these down, and this will be kind of how many we have for a while. Because we're going to be tinkering with them, and we're not going to be really using them for money reasons for a bit, so it's just more for tinkering purposes. And let's go now to the island. I was going to say desert. We're going to go to the island because one thing that I do want to check is... there's a lot of forage here, but I'm probably going to ignore all of it. I'm sorry. I know some of you are probably like heavily breathing right now. Is I am going to want to check what our perfection tracker is at. So we've shipped 5%, okay? 5%, and on here it says 367. Let me write this down because I'm going to forget. 5% and 367. Yes. So I don't know why this is saying 15% over here. Like, that confuses me. 0.79 out of 15. I don't know. I don't know where that number is coming from. But anyways, wrote that down because I'm going to be curious to see just how much the raw... sorry, it's so laggy. Hello? Will you let me close here? Hello? There we go. I'm curious to see how much that number changes. Okay, so one thing I am going to... Oh my gosh, has the time been paused this whole time? When did I hit that? Oh no, I'm sorry. Okay, we'll just finish at like 9. Oh my gosh, the time has probably been paused like throughout all of that. Hey, I honestly didn't even notice. I'm so sorry. Yeah, we'll finish early because this episode's already like quite long. What are we at? 56 minutes. This episode is so long. That's okay. This will be a good one for those of you who... maybe we'll just go to sleep after we harvest these and replant. Yeah, we'll do that. But I think it's worth acknowledging, you know, the definitions of those, because I mean, they are pretty insightful. It kind of it alludes to ways that all of those tree berries, fruits, flowers, nuts, vegetables, what have you, pods can be used. And also it acknowledges Raffadax. Like, he took a lot of time writing out those definitions and everything and thinking about what buffs to put and the price of all of them and everything. So I just wanted to make sure that we took time to acknowledge all the work that he put into just from the raw crops, like the raw products. That's not even talking about the processed goods that they'll be able to make. So why did someone just make a whoop noise? That was weird. That wasn't just me that heard that, right? So much more satisfying when you pick things that are like multi-yielding, you know, like blueberries, or like our devil's lettuce on our main farm. When it like chews things out, like I'm sure that like objectively speaking, it's like the same harvest speed, but the fact that you pick up more things kind of makes it feel a bit more seamless because you get that sound a bit more often, right? So I think that's why I enjoy those types of crops a bit more. So many things to harvest. And I know I'm being stubborn again with like the harvest with scythe, because I think there's already been some people who have been like, you can just use harvest with scythe. But I don't know, there's a certain like a therapeutic aspect to just harvesting like this, especially if you have the time. Why not, right? We're not in a rush. We don't need to harvest everything within 1 hour in game. Are these ready? They are. Wonder if they have to be grown by bodies of water or if you can grow them somewhere else. I don't actually know. Oops. Oh, got a golden coconut out of that, sure. And we will be redoing this area. I know I've said that before, but like we're going to be making this looking really pretty and still very functional though, right? Like our house looks very pretty, but it's honestly not that functional. And I want anything like out in the open world, so not the open world, but like out in the world to still have functionality to it. and not sacrifice space and everything because of that. I might just leave those because I think we have shipped one before, so not too pressed to take care of that. Thinking too, if one chest is not going to be enough in each of those tree sheds. Oh my gosh, we're gonna have to add so many more chests in there. That's fine. Or maybe we'll just have like a storage shed simply for tree products. I don't know. We'll see. Oh yeah, these weren't fertilized. I was like, why do we have not as many iridium ones? It's because it's not fertilized at all. That's why. I'm excited for when we start processing things though, because then we can like pop a farming buff and get like a lot of farming XP to kind of guarantee a bit more quality as well. Yeah, it's only 8:20 a.m. This day is so screwed up, but I know we spent so much of it in a menu, that's why, but still, the time was paused. Don't remember when I did that, and I feel really bad about it. Because it wasn't intentional. I don't know. When did I pause time? Yeah, pretty sure I didn't mean to. Because again, I did take a big break in the middle of this recording. But I don't think I hit pause time when I did it, so I don't know. But it was also 7:20, which means that I did unpause time. Because I always pause time at the beginning of the episode just so I can kind of like position and it's not just Seamus starting in his bed every single day. I don't know, just a little quirk that I like to focus on. Oops. Sweet. I'm surprised they all grew because I know like at least on my Switch file there's always like 1 or 2 patches within the island farm where like I have like it's like starfruit, it lags for some reason, I don't know, or like it doesn't grow and I'm like this is something weird with this specific tile. So that hasn't happened here because everything's grown in together, or maybe I just ignored it for long enough for everything to catch up, I don't know. Man, you know one playthrough that I want to start, because you know it's not like I'm not already playing enough, this is one that I want to wait for it to kind of transition into 1.6 land, so I have to wait for the mods to be updated, which I mean again by the time this is out maybe the mods will be updated, so maybe you'll already be seeing this playthrough, I don't know. But one playthrough I want to do is using the Stardew Valley mod and make everything so it's like crafting things take like it's just such a fascinating mod if you haven't looked up. It like basically takes it and like you know how there's like Fire Emblem for example, if you played Fire Emblem games, it's like there's like the easy mode, there's the classic mode, there's like the madness mode, whatever. It's like that, like it just makes the game so unbelievably hard. And you know I'm all about the slow burn and everything, and I want to be challenged and like struggling, like it's because like what am I doing? I don't know what I'm doing, I'm sorry. Like, I'm challenged in this playthrough, but in like a very different way, right? I'm challenged by like sheer quantity, where I want to be challenged by being like, oh my gosh, I need like 400 wood to make one chest kind of thing. I think that'd be really fun. Okay, so we're at 9 million. Let's see how much we get from all of this. Oops, I didn't mean to sell that coconut. We did it! Oh my gosh. Wait, but I need to buy the starfruit, so maybe not. Because we need to buy 1,334 starfruit. Because I will, even though I know the money is not of concern now, because we've kind of hit our goal. And I want to kind of shift more to passively making, but I do want to plant. Yeah, we'll plant it. This will be like the last rotation, because then after that we can... Do I want to plant that starfruit? Because we don't need the money. Like, I don't need to massively produce stuff. Because, yeah, we have, like, sure, I know we have, like, you know, another 1,000 here, another whatever here, or 1 million there, another 7. We have 1.75 million, so, but I'd rather passively make it through, okay, that's good. So that brought us down 200k. Okay, so that's what I was saying. I was like, I wasn't ready to get the golden clock. That'll be when these are ready in 3 days, probably. Or maybe the pumpkins will push us there, because the pumpkins are up in 2 days. Wow. I was not expecting to, like, literally sell all of those for 1,000,000 gold. Well, we know that this will be 1,000,000 gold, but after this is done, then we'll fiddle. Because the reason why is, like, once we get the golden clock, I think debris stops spawning here. So then it will be okay if we have untilled ground, you know? But yeah, we'll let these do their thing for, is it 10 days or so? Yeah, so we can let them do their thing for 10 days, and then we can discuss future plans with this island farm. That's so exciting. We've made it, my friends. We've, like, we've made it. Because after we get the golden clock, that's like, I think that is the last vanilla thing we have to take care of, and then it's just full on Raffadax, and I mean a little bit of MARGO stuff still, but it's mainly just Raffadax diving in. Only took us 2 3/4 years to get there. So funny. My approach was different, I know, because again I'm a bit more systematic about how I do things, and some people probably just start doing Raffadax stuff right in year 1, but I feel like, just at least for me, it'd be too overwhelming. Like, I wouldn't know where to start, I wouldn't know where to stop, and then I would just probably stop, right? Because I've done that before in a previous playthrough, like which I didn't record anything with Raffadax, because it was just too overwhelming, and I just was like, I don't know what's going on. Like, so it's nice now that it's okay, we've taken care of vanilla stuff. And then now I'm going to want to make all the production machines so that we have varying amounts of those ready, so that when we start to stockpile all the crops, we can just kind of experiment and tinker with how they work with the production machines, the processing machines. And we will be looking at the articles on the Nexus page to see how we can use them, because I know there's certain orders that you have to put things in, and there's certain items you need for each one, so we'll be taking a peek at that. But that won't be probably until winter, I would say, which is sooner than later, honestly. That's only 8 episodes away now. 4 days, if I'm still doing the 2 episodes a day by the time these get released. Who knows? I think I will be. It seems like a good pace. And again, people watch it at their own pace too. Some people watch it literally as a release. Some people probably like to have them pile up for a week, and then they have 14 episodes to watch, which right now I think it's in year 2, so it's before I've added in the time speed mod. So the episodes are around like half an hour long. This one is already 1 hour and 8 minutes currently, and I know it'll be longer than that, but yeah. Oh, we slowed. We slowed. That's okay. I'm too lazy to shift gears, honestly. Oh. I feel like I did that last time when I was planting these 2. Nice. I could have used like another crop to plant here, like I could have just done like parsnips or something, I don't know. It's fall time, I could have done not like pumpkins, but you know, something else, something a bit more like a artichoke, or like the bok choy even, like I don't know, just something. It's because it's really just to hold the soil until we kind of figure out what we want to do with this space. But there was starfruit here, so why not do starfruit again? We made 800 grand profit off of just raw starfruit, unfertilized. That's crazy. I'd say that's pretty substantial for, but that's what happens again. We are very late game now, so that's why we're planting 1,300 star fruit, hey? It's like we're late game, but we're not, because there's just shipped so much, oh my gosh. Anyways, oh, too short, what the heck, why are we too short? Weird, okay. Let's go on, let's get some speed. That's so weird, why are we too short? What did I do? I don't know. That number on our sheet's going to change regardless. Like, I know we have like the 1,334, but it's going to be smaller because we're going to be pulling back some sprinklers. So, and I do want to plant those there again just because I'm nervous that like it'll untill and then weeds will spawn and then they'll just like kill off a bunch of the fruits. So I'm going to go and get those 2-star fruit. Let's get these dig spots because again, these might be some fun artifacts. Nope. Nope. That's okay. Okay. The tingling stops, I'm sorry. And let's go back. No, don't confirm the warp right to your current location, please. And I think after this we'll go to the dig site because we haven't been to the dig site in, at least for me, what feels like an eternity. So we'll go there, grab some more. Oh my gosh, I keep on interacting with these trees by mistake, but that's okay. We can benefit from them. Let's come up here. Oh goodness. Excuse me, holy. Okay. Dig site. Oh no, I'm gonna cut this episode short. This is like the longest episode ever. This is like a long play episode, hey, holy. Let's just take care of these. Sorry, forgot to say the loud noise warning, my bad, for those of you that were just triggered there. I'm sorry. We're going to do it again probably over here. So once I dig my way in, there's going to be a loud noise warning in about 5 seconds. Loud noise warning in 3, in 2, in 1. Holy, Seamus was like shaking hard holding that. Hey, do you see that? There we go. Let's get all these goodies. Sweet. And let's bring, I think, are we bringing, yeah, we're bringing it all back with us. Even the tarot, no, the tarot tubers go to the island farm, I think. Oops, sorry, I was tabbed out of the game. We go with 122 tarot tubers, that's crazy. Looking pretty good. Okay, so let's go and clean up our inventories now. Storage. No, let's not. And I don't know what goes where. I don't know. I think this is the golden coconuts mainly. That's what I'm. Oh. Ah, wow, that's from shaking the tree. That's funny. Okay, yeah, and then the rest of this. Actually, I think the bone shards go in here. Yes. Okay. And then the rest of the bone stuff goes over here. Yes. Bonk. Sweet. Looks good. All right, let's just go to bed. I know it's 3 p.m., but this episode is so long, and we kind of took care of what we wanted to take care of. We're not on a timeline anymore, hey? So, and I'm really curious. I'm so curious to see how, because we were at 5% and 367 shipped items. So Leah's staring at a different spot on the wall. Great. Let's take a quick peek at this. Nope, at this, so we can see. I'm just gonna do a quick scan through. So there's only gonna be around like 100 new things added here, right? Which in the grand scheme of things is like, that's not even 1%. But it'll be cool to see just how things change a little bit, hey? So we're doing pretty okay. Obviously, when we get into like processing land, there's obviously a bit different. right? But yeah, it's looking pretty okay. Cool. Let's go to bed. Everything here, yes, is fine. Okay. 35 grand plus another 12 grand. What, some of these are classified as foraging. That's so cool. Some of them are farming. Some of them are other. Oh, the foxberry is classified as an other. Interesting. Wonder why just a foxberry. Anyways, that's the 20th of fall, but we're gonna do a little bit more here just because again we wanna check, right? So we're gonna quickly skedaddle over to the island, just real quick. And I'm gonna like shut down the game after this, so it won't be saved or whatever. Holy, this takes so long to load. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so collections. Let's just take a quick scan through here. Probably won't be too noticeable in terms of a bunch of stuff. Kind of. I don't know. I'm seeing like some like the Deadman fingers, some floral stuff here. Yeah, seeing some things. Hey, that's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. I don't think any of these start with a Z or Z, so we won't see any on the last page. Okay, it's really nice seeing like more than one thing on so many of these pages, hey? Yeah, we still have like a lot of, it looks like 4G type things that we need to find, honestly. It looks like a feather. And again, I think in year 4, we're going to add look up anything just so that we can... Actually, you know, because this is just like we're not saving or anything, I'm just going to warp there. I know this is like a... but this is just for the sake of checking things, if that makes sense. So we want Island Farm. I think that's the closest one. Yeah. I know, gasp. But I'm going to close. I promise I'm going to close down the game after this. Like, we're going to start back on the farm. It'll be 6 a.m. This is just a matter of seeing if that gave us 1% from shipping all of... It did! Yay! We're up to 6% for shipping like 100 tree things. So then the last thing I want to do is look at this, because we were at 367. So we went up to 474. So we shipped over 100 items. And we're... Ooh, this one even says 1% out of 15%. Yeah, I don't know where that 15% comes. Maybe this is because it's 15% of perfection, if that makes sense. Like how they're weighted, because I think the golden clock, yeah, the golden clock is 10%. So that makes sense, because this is how they're all weighted then. So each obelisk is only 1% of perfection. Okay. Yeah, I think that's how that adds up. I just don't know what this means. Like, why are these two numbers different, you know? We'll see what happens when I get the golden clock, how that number changes. Anyways, cool. Thank you for joining us on the 20th of fall year. I can't close. 20th of fall year 3. As we spent way too, like, this episode is so long. I don't even know how many gigabytes this is going to be. But I appreciate you stopping by. I appreciate you staying till the end of the episode, either actively participating or passively listening. Both are valid and wonderful. And I will see you in the next episode for a shorter episode, not a 118-minute episode. Until then, bye-bye for now.